Transformation in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, good day. I hope you guys are all doing well. If you're here, if you're new here, welcome in. If you're a returning user, hi guys. I hope you're doing all right. There's some kitten chaos happening in the background, so if you hear a little bit of running around or bells ringing, it's chaos kitten here. Right, ancestors, spirits, guides, what messages do you have for the collective today, this beautiful day? If you're not having a beautiful day yet, just wait. It's coming through. I'm hearing that it's coming through. I tried to do a reading a few minutes ago, and it was about someone not following through on a contractual obligation and it causing a lot of issues for someone. I'm not sure if that's the message that's going to come back out, but it could be a side note for someone. Keep an eye out for that. Okay, cross all your cross all your T's and dot all your I's. Ancestors, spirits, guides. Wow, Two of Wands in the upright, Two of Swords, blockages are removed. There you go. If that was the case for you, what I just previously mentioned, blockages are removed. You can become at a crossroads now that things are moving forward. Now that it's like the gate lifting, right? And now you're like, do I go to the right or do I go to the left? Do I go north, south? Do I go forward? Make a straight. What is the direction that you need to go? And it's like what's on one side of it. It's got that world in their hand, that staff in their hand, like going out into the unknown or staying here where this one is bolted to the ground. It's solid, it's going to be here, but you also know that it's sedentary. It's stuck. It is there. And here we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Two of Swords is blockages we can't see, things going on, information we don't have yet. And that's like coming through. The information is coming through. The blockages are being removed. And now you have the ability to go where you choose to go. Let's get some more information from the cards, ancestors, spirits, guides, and two, right? In the first 2 minutes. So there's definitely an option, a choice, which way to go. Ancestors, spirits, guides, can you give us more information about the situation, please? The Chariot. Wow. And death. Dude. Two major arcanas. And again, you want to talk about which way to go, head and heart on the same page. Water energy coming out strong here. Major arcana for Cancer, major arcana for Scorpio, the death card, the transformation. Once the blockages are removed and you have a choice to make here. Your head and your heart are on the same page. If you're waiting to go on a trip, if you were having car trouble, if there was something keeping you from being able to move forward, whether that have been paperwork or whatever it might have been, you are free to do so now. You're free to make that choice. And there's this victoriousness, this really like mobility, like really, really getting there, really, really moving forward. And when you do, a transformation occurs. It's like leaving this space. You can go back to it, but it's changed because you left. Your influence isn't there anymore. Your voice isn't in the choir. There's that note, that key that you sing in is different now. It has been permanently changed, and maybe somebody will come along and take your place in that spot. But again, then it will be filled with their energy, and it's just like you are going to this new space to fill that space with your energy, with your know-how, with your ideas, getting there. And when that happens, there's a complete irrevocable change. Things are different now. That old story is done. It's not coming back. Right? We're moving forward now. You're making this choice to move forward now into that death energy, letting things that need to go, letting them die off and decay and fertilize the ground for your rebirth, where you're moving to. This could be moving forward to see something transform, something move, something end. If you're going out of town for a funeral, my heart is with you, sending you so much light, because that isn't going to be for everybody. That don't get all worried. You would already know. Okay, this isn't predictive as an event. This is saying like that would have already have happened and you would already be on your way. Maybe you were afraid you wouldn't be able to get there. For the majority of us, it's a symbolic death. It's a symbolic ending, right? Because the past can't be recreated. 444. You can only live in the now. right? And what is your future goal? And here it is, your future goal, and you are headed toward it. And so, yeah, there could be a little bit of like trepidation, a little bit of anxiety because this ending is occurring, and we know that the ending doesn't, you can't get it back. But I think that that's actually what you personally in this situation, you've been waiting for an ending to this situation. You've been waiting for a transformation to occur. There's a relief, a feeling of relief here. Every one of them, I'm going to show you, is 10 of coins in the reverse, because where you were wasn't abundant. It wasn't maintaining. You couldn't grow. It wasn't going to supply you with the necessary resources to live your life to the fullest. Here, she's holding a lily. She's holding a staff. He's holding a staff, right? And this one is holding 2 swords. And it's like making that choice of what you're holding on to, of what's leading you to the place that you need to go, right? And taking charge of that and allowing it to blossom and turn into a celebration of the life that it was before. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be why you're wanting to leave, because it isn't fluid. There isn't a community here. There isn't enough. Maybe you're going to set out on a new endeavor. Wheel of Fortune. 10-10 now, to create this new life. And look, King of Cups, who is also, he's holding an arrow. He's also holding something. And we have the Cancer card out and the Death card out here. Scorpionic energy. King of Cups knows exactly what you need. He knows what everybody needs. This is the loving, caring, masculine, the paternal that is compassionate and caring, right? It could be you. It could be someone else you know. It could be asking you to embody this form, this personality type, this figure, right? Because it's a change of look. It really changes things. This is Jupiter, expansive energy. Whatever you were on the bottom of the wheel and it was stuck, this Chariot card is confirming that movement is available and that it is creating huge luck for you. And it could be being brought in by this King of Cups energy. If it's love that you were stuck on, maybe not even just romantic love, but of course for some, but it could be, familial love, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be communal love that you are seeking out, or that you're feeling that you want to give, that you want to share. And yet in the place where you were, that isn't a possibility. Not like it is in the place where you are going, right? It's bringing in a lot of good luck. It's bringing in a lot of changes here, right? We're hearing guiding light. See how he sees the ship on the shore, and he knows exactly what's necessary to bring them in, or to get them where from point A to point B like they need. He is full of love. And I'm seeing a little crab on here too. So Cancer, yes, could be somebody, unless you know their chart, don't go projecting, could be anybody. But Cancer as an archetype, and maybe even Cancer as a time of year, because we have the Cancer and we have Leo out here. Ooh. I say we have Leo out, and that was the other one. Oh, wow. The star, guys, could it get any more beautiful than this? Now listen, you are taking hold of the reins here. Hi, puppy. Now Bear's here, so if the camera moves, that's what's happening. Wow, the whole fur fam is out. The whole fur fam. And the wishes, hopes, dreams, whatever it was that you had hoped for is coming through. It is available to you now that these blockages have been removed. It's a huge difference. Knight of Wands in the reverse as the overarching energy. Somebody could have made big promises, big choices, said big things, right? But they were here for temporary. It was exciting. It was fast moving, but it was detrimental to the overall form, right? This is very impulsive energy, very temporary energy, very temperamental energy. This energy can, blow their top over very, very little. And it could be like, this is what needs to change. This is what needs to, the progress that needs to be made needs to be a little bit more firm than this. It's a very, very different energy, King of Cups. than the Knight of Wands. Much more mature. You're moving into maturity. Let's find out. What is this Two of Pentacles, or Two of Swords above the Ten of Coins? What is this about? The Devil in reverse. No longer held. No longer blocked up. See if I can get that so you guys can see. No longer being stuck or bound. It's if you're battling something, whether that be an addiction, substance addiction, whether that be a mindset, a binding mindset, maybe, you know, like a cultural norm that is constrictive and unethical. You know, maybe it's a rule. Right? Maybe it's something that you're contractually bound to that's keeping you from being able to be prosperous in a way that is available to you in the future, that's available to you and your future self and the people around you who you care about, right? And if there aren't people you care about around you now, there are in the future. And that's what part of this blockage is, you know, getting rid of. It's like moving the stones out of the way so that you can move. I love that. It's release, such a release. The Two of Wands over the Wheel of Fortune. A choice of which way you want to go, and your luck is here. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yep. Free your mind. If you need to listen to that song by In Vogue, a very 90s song, love it. Try it. Free your mind. And the rest will follow. Be colorblind. Don't be so shallow, right? That's what you're kind of feeling. Like your true colors aren't being recognized, aren't being seen. You are seeing the reflection of muddied water from other people's issues, other people's circumstances, your choices to be in that space previously, right? And now the mindset is being cleared up because the blockage has been removed. Let's find, you know, the contract is over, the devil has been released, and you are able to free yourself from that prison, that mental state, that loop. And now all of a sudden everything is moving forward. Oh, I love it. Just fell right in my lap. Three of Pentacles, recognition and reward, teamwork, getting together with those people that have the know-how just like you do. Maybe that's know-how in business. Maybe that's know-how in architecture and building. Maybe that's know-how in people, like in family, right? Knowing how to build something solid, doing it together, recognizing you and rewarding you for it. We got the Wheel of Fortune again. 10, 10, 10 now coming out here. That old way is done and over with. It's like the horse right out the gate, man. Once that blockage is removed and you get going and you are free to go, you are moving, Kibo? Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Seven of Cups in the reverse. No longer giving to things that are barely given to you. Absolutely. Not confused about it. Taking away that option from those who would breadcrumb you, who would, I'm hearing, tailgate you. Be careful out there in traffic, right? Not even giving it a second blink. No longer confused. I absolutely love this. I mean, it's the Chariot with, the Chariot with the King of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Look at, I just can't even begin to tell you how much luck is there for you coming out. How beautiful is this? How beautiful is this? Strong water energy here. Strong water energy. Strong Jupiter energy. Jupiter is the original ruler of Pisces. And probably still is, if we want to get down to brass tacks. And one day I'll talk to you about what my version of the solar system. It's probably a trinary system with some other things, but right. So Jupiter is its own sun, and so is Saturn, the devil energy. What rules us when we're in those places Right, and our own sun, and being in that immediate solar system. There's something to that. Three of Pentacles, moving from those spaces, no longer being ruled maybe by the Saturnian Chronos time grandfather energy. You know, Chronos was like so afraid that the prophecy would be true, that one of his children would take over his power, that he gobbled up all of his children and he ate them. But Rhea, his wife, or the mother of many of these, of Zeus, right, of Jupiter, heard this. And so she wrapped a stone in a swaddling blanket and gave it to Kronos and told him that it was Jupiter, and he ate it. And then Jupiter went to go live far away, being raised by goat herders, until one day he grew up and he knew that it was time, and he went and he cut open the belly of Kronos, and all of his brothers and sisters were free. They all come tumbling out of his belly and they're free, and Kronos has been defeated and he gets set back in the solar system, and Jupiter takes the place of the ruler of the gods, right? Zeus. And that, so the prophecy did come true. And there's this idea of, you know, that expansion. And when Jupiter came in, the restrictions were relieved, and all of the children that had been like in the belly of the Kronos had also been very, very interesting story. What a metaphor is that, right? Death card and the star. This in and of itself is gigantic changes here. Scorpio energy, Aquarius energy, both fixed water, fixed air. This is the direction that you're going now, and you ain't going back. There ain't no going back. Death card, star, please. Death card and the star, please. It's the Lovers. I'm Gemini. I'm just trying to make this so that I can hold it up for you and still be YouTube appropriate. There we go. That kind of works. The star, the death card, and now we have the Lovers. The choice. To have the devil and the Lovers out, the devil in reverse, the Lovers, and then two twos. This is definitely a choice of which way to go, what options are available to you, this or that, this person or that person, this life or that life, this job or that job, right? Because Gemini is the house, the third house of siblings, of small business, of communications, of neighborhoods, of our partners, our direct partners, our romantic partners, right? The people that we spend our lives closest to. Talk about the inner solar system here. It's very mercurial because it involves a lot of thought, a lot of communication, a lot of consideration. It's happening here for you. Making that choice. And what a beautiful choice it is. And once you make that choice, the change is permanent. The change has occurred. It's this life now. And is it beautiful or what? I love that. So much healing, so much beauty. And then the bottom is like this Five of Pentacles, this overarching energy, because whatever was binding you before is being left out in the cold. You're moving on to a different space. When we get the Five of Pentacles, we always say, don't sit at tables you're not invited to. Don't try to get at them. Create your own table. You go out and you make your own beautiful space here. This is not the room for you. And you knew that because it's draining over all your everything. And it's like that light bulb moment, that release, that moment where you're like, I don't need this anymore. I don't need this unreliability anymore. I know I can't trust that. I know exactly what's here. And unbinding yourself from that creates true change. And it can be scary going out into the world to create your own place. But it's also very fulfilling and empowering, right? Yeah. All right. We'll get a kipper first. Ancestors, spirits, guides, can you please tell us who is helping us? Who is helping us? What is helping us along our path? What can we keep an eye out for so we'll know that we're headed in the right path, please, Spirit? Wow. Distant horizons. And pathway in distant horizons is in the reverse. And Kibo is knocking all her cards on the floor. Boop. It's right there. The pathway, it's right there. Don't go looking off into the distance. Don't go looking off into the far-fetched future here. It is right here in front of your face. It's right here in the here and now. The path that leads to out is right there, waiting for you to take it. That's what this is saying. The star energy, the healing, the transformation. Wow. I heard look no further. Look no further, Kibo. Look no further. It's right here. I don't have to. She came to us. Ancestors, spirits, guides. Now this is the soul truth. We're gonna get a soul truth, and then we're also gonna get a notes from the universe on abundance. Oh, thank you, Spirit. It says, what am I looking for outside of myself that is already within me? Not in this distant horizon, not in the far off path, right here inside of your soul, this pathway. You can see it clearly right there. It says, are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When you search outside of yourself, you can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward and find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Today's soul action. Breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly, drop your shoulders, and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. Thank you, Spirit. The answers you seek are already within you. Like this is confirmation. This reading is confirmation and reassurance so that you know that it's okay to set forward. It's okay to move. All right, ancestors, spirits, guys. What message can we leave the soul tribe with today? We get 2. Now, are they beautiful or what? Both remind me of morning and midday. It says, I said yes when it was the first thought, when you first thought of it. Now, when you first asked for it, and hallelujah, so be it, coming right up when you first gave thanks in advance, believing in you, the universe. Your blessings are already on their way to you. Right now, the universe has already said yes. It's so close. It's right there. It's just about taking a step out on that path, right? If more people knew how admired they already are, 3 of Pentacles, recognition, reward, and admiration, right? If more people knew how admired they already are, they'd be even more admirable. Same for knowing how cool, fun, healthy, wealthy, and wise they already are. And zippy in admiration, the universe. You're so ready. You are ready for this, and the universe is ready to dole it out to you. So take it, love it, enjoy it. I hope that was helpful. I hope that you got something out of it. If you did, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and come back and visit us again next time. And for now, I'm wishing you guys the most beautiful day. Bye.
Transformation in 3, 2, 1.